Oh, what's good, everybody? It is Wednesday, August 18th. This is the Early Edge. We are powered by the almighty SportsLine. I am the coach, and we are the only show in America that's here every single day, 365 days a year. Now, we were just doing a little test, and yes, all of our dedicated followers in our comment section get a little hot that we didn't start till 6 after. Well, this is what you got to do, and this is the reason we started late today. You got to follow us at YouTube. Turn on the notifications. That way you know the minute, the second that the show starts. That's our whole point. All right, we are expanding our show to social media plays as well, so you got to follow our guys, Mad Max and Larry, the Maestro, because we came through strong late last night, had a solid 9 and 6 day across the board, and we are on to today. By the way, if you haven't watched our special golf episode, it's in your feed right now. First cut in your feed right now. And we have a monster-sized MMA episode tomorrow, PFL, Bellator, and the UFC this week. Now, our early edge shout-out before I get to my guys. Since we're seeing them, how about I bring them in right now? Zack Attack. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, guys. Actually, I'm looking at the recap. LA Sparks came. They must have had a big fourth quarter because they were down in the third quarter. So I'm glad to see that Max got that win. And the Kings yesterday, if you watched the show a couple of weeks ago, I gave them out as a summer league play. The only one I gave out as a future. They beat the Boston Celtics yesterday, 30-1.
Oh, a 30-1 taste in summer league? That never happens. Thank you, Zach. All right, Maestro. Hello, sir.
Yeah, Coach. Hate to correct you, but I just want to, for the record, it was 8 and 7, slightly profitable, not including the parlay. But yeah, the Sparks got there in overtime. Was a terrible start and a very strong finish.
My apologies. I added one that we did not get. So thank you, Maestro, for that. Yeah, miracle finish for the Sparks. All right, it's time for our daily early edge shout out. And it goes today to the Yankees, Luke Voit. So Anthony Rizzo, he's been on the COVID list. He came out strong since being traded over the Yankees. But Luke Voit says, wait a second, quote, I was top 10 MVP last year, and I've been a great player for this organization for the last 3 years. I'm not going down. I want to play. I deserve to play as much as he does. Finally, an athlete standing up for his playing time and not just being status quo. Luke Voit, you get our shout out of the day. All right, let's get to our storylines that could affect the betting lines today. And we're going to start right there in his hometown of Vegas. Zack Attack, what do you got?
Yeah, Coach, the Las Vegas Raiders, they just made an announcement yesterday that you're going to have to be vaccinated to attend the home games this year. But we're in preseason right now, and they have quietly been one of the more underrated ATS teams in preseason football under John Gruden. 7-1-1 ATS. And this week they're going to play the LA Rams, who under Sean McVay, they have not shown much offensively. They've scored 10 points or less in 5 of their last 6 preseason games. And as Larry emailed in our chat group, this point spread went from even to -7 on the Raiders side. So if you think the Raiders are going to score around the 20-point range, it still may be worth taking a shot on.
Oh, wow. And everybody said Matthew Stafford's the savior, and he very well may be when they get to the regular season. All right, now, there's a lot of big-time baseball favorites right now as we get into the home stretch as football season's getting ready to start. What about those favorites, Maestro?
Well, there were some big notable upsets yesterday. I personally took one with the Reds. They didn't even win the game outright. I had them on the run line, but not only did they lose and the Cubs snapped their 12-game skid, but the Nats beat the Jays. And we had a couple other upsets. It was 7-7 for favorites, but if you look at August, over 68% favorites are cashing 154 and 72. And today we've got a -350 with the Reds, a -345 with the Rays, and a -240 with the Braves. Some massive prices. They're even shading the run line so high, they're trying to dissuade you from taking those because they've been so profitable.
Wow, amazing when you really look at it. It may be that time of the year where you just got to suck it up, and the juice literally has to be worth the squeeze to play some of these games. We found 2 that we really like today. So let's get into our board. And if you're not a member of SportsLine yet, I'm still going to do you a solid. Use that promo code EDGE, and we're going to give you 30 days for free. You'll have access to all the cappers, all the simulations, all the analysis, everything. Just use that promo code EDGE and come join the party. All right, we got 3 plays today, 2 from baseball. The Rockies, it's the biggest total of the entire season. And you know the lady killer. Maddie Severance is all over the under in this one. Under 14. Are you serious? You have to take the under just out of principle alone. So we're going to ride the under. Then the Giants, they've been terrific at home. 41-18. A pretty good price considering what the Maestro just told you about other games today. We're going to go minus 140, the Giants at home over the Mets. That's a 3:45 Eastern first pitch. And then from the pitch, see what I did there? We're going to go Club America to win over Juarez in Liga MX. When you say Martin Green, you don't question the picks. You just put them in. Take Club America, lay in the 10 cents. Those are your 3 plays. All right, time for my guys. Zack Attack, the floor is yours.
All right, Coach. Yes, or the past 2 days I went with some good-sized favors in the minus 150 range. I'm going to flip it up today and take the Oakland A's plus 165 against the Chicago White Sox. Has to do with Lance Lynn. He struggled in his recent home starts, and that includes his last outing against the New York Yankees, in which he gave up 4 runs. And Lance Lynn, the Oakland A's have intel on him from his past 2 years as a Texas Ranger. You look at Lynn this year against the AL West, he is 0-3 losses against the Angels, the Mariners, and the Astros. And it's not just the losses, Coach. They are the shortest outings on the year for him. He lasted just 4.2 innings, 4 innings, and 3 innings. So I'm going to take a shot here on the Oakland A's, who have been a good bounce-back team all year. If you look at their season record since the first 6 games of the year when they went 0-6, they've only had a 4-game losing streak, 1 instance besides earlier in the year.
Yeah, the bounce-back model certainly worked for that today. And if people were rolling with SportsLine on Tuesday, then you had the White Sox, who just absolutely blew out the A's. So no matter where you go, we're on the right number most of the time. All right. He's our anchor. He's our heartbeat. He is our leader on this incredible Wednesday. Maestro, what do you got?
Coach, it is an incredible Wednesday, and we've said it before. One of the hardest things to do in all of sports betting is go back to the well with the team that just burned you. And yes, I got burned playing the Reds on the run line yesterday, but today I got to do it again. It's an early start, which I like. They have a bad taste in their mouth. They blew lots of chances against the Cubs. Hendricks was good, but this guy, Adrian Sampson for the Cubs, he has not pitched in the majors since 2019. He got signed and was not even doing great in AAA. He had a 4.96 ERA, a whip over 150 in the minors. Now they call him up to face the team that still is number 1 in all of baseball in OPS against right-handed pitching at 789, even as bad as they were yesterday. I just think the Reds on the run line. I know they made it expensive today at minus 170. I'm still going to lay it and just play the Reds. Malley, a very solid starter for the Reds. I just think this guy is going to get absolutely lit up. Congrats to him for making it back to the majors, though. But when they released Arrieta, this is who is left.
Yeah, and Arrieta quickly got signed. By the way, I did not know, Maestro, that we were going to make history here on the show, but we're about to. Because I've never, in the history of my career, used the same catchphrase not once, but twice on a show. When you're on a run line and it's minus 170, you got to be damn confident about that pick, which means that the juice.
It's worth the squeeze.
You're damn right it is. And it is today on the Reds minus 1.5. Ah, that felt so good. All right, we're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap. And we've got our boy AB behind the 1s and the 2s producing today. And I'll say it's kind of a miracle that we got this up on the screen. I'll be honest with you. All right, Zack Attack, he's on the Oakland A's plus 170 over the White Sox today. Remember, it's a Thursday. It's a walk-off day, so a lot of these games look at the start times. Then the Maestro, he's on the run line minus 1.5, minus 170. And then from SportsLine, we're going to go Club America minus 110. Then the Padres and Rockies under 14 with, I believe, Jake Arrieta on the mound, as we mentioned. And then the Giants minus 140 at home over the Mets. Then the AB3 parlay of the day. Look at AB taking the reins. Plus 371. We're going to go Club America, Oakland A's. And I believe that's on the run line for the A's, plus 1.5. And then the Tampa Bay Rays. That's a big-time number, but that's why you put it in a parlay. All right. You know what time it is. You've got your marching orders. Don't forget about our golf episode, the First Cut episode, MMA episode tomorrow. We've got you covered top to bottom every single day. It doesn't matter Let's take all these tickets straight to the pay window for Zack Attack, for the Maestro, for AB producing the show today. Good for you, AB. I am the coach. Let's have a great day. Let's remember to have fun. Fun. That's what we do here on the Early Edge. Good luck. Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.